How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is time for another comic book haul. We are back to online auction pickups again. But I did find a couple of different sites this time that I ended up bidding on and winning on some stuff. So I'm going to start off with this book right here. I used to have this book before my basement flooded back in 2016. And it's been long since out of print. And I was on the auction website and I picked this one up for $20. It's a really good, nice hardcover book. It covers the history of EC Comics and, of course, Tales from the Crypt, the TV show. The cover price is $45, so I was really happy to pick this one up again. Like I said, I lost it back in my basement flood. And I've slowly been trying to pick up a lot of the stuff that I lost back then. Of course, if you guys have ever had that happen, of course, my homeowner's insurance didn't cover anything, so I lost about $20,000 worth of collectibles, and it was all sewer water, so I couldn't save any of it. It was all backed up from the sewer line, and pretty much had to throw everything away. Couldn't save a thing. It was very depressing, but I lived through it, and here we are showing off stuff that I'm trying to pick up again. But anyway, so I picked this one up for $20. Also, I hit some more magazines again. I got a couple of horror magazines from Marvel. I got Tomb of Dracula for $9. Monsters Unleashed #1 for $9. And Masters of Terror #1 for $9. So I was really happy to pick those up. Also, I got Dracula Lives Annual #1. Vampire Tales #1 for $9. And then I picked up this Planet of the Apes #22 for $20. I kind of overpaid for that one. I got the Marvel Super Special #23 featuring Annie for $1. And I also got number 20 or number 14, the comic book adaptation of the movie Meteor from Marvel. I picked up another copy after I bought that one at Motor City Comic Con. I kind of got caught up in the auction, but I got another copy of the Super Special covering Jaws 2. Picked that one up for $20. I got the Rampaging Hulk #3 for, what was this? This was $9 also. And then also Rampaging Hulk #2. This has the original X-Men in it, the Cyclops, Marvel Girl, Angel. Because this takes place back in the 60s, the storyline. The first, 6 issues of the Hulk, or first 10 issues of this black and white magazine. Then it becomes a color magazine. But the first early issues are trying to cover the gap between Incredible Hulk #6 and then, Tales to Astonish 100 when he shows up in that book. I can't remember. Or whatever it is. So I got all those. And then also I picked up this Art Adams sketchbook thing from, I guess he sold these in conventions. This is another one. I really wanted to get this, and I kind of overpaid. I paid $50 for this, but I love Art Adams and his artwork, so I couldn't resist. I picked this one up. Very happy to get that. I got a couple other of his sketchbooks that he sells at conventions too, that I'll probably show in a later video. Speaking of art books, I picked up this pencil and ink book from Frank Cho. This was a scratch and dent sale book for $9.99. It's got a bunch of his, obviously his art, his very nice artwork. He's another favorite of mine. He's like, I compare him to Dave Stevens a lot with the way he draws women. But I picked that one up by him from the actual website that they sell it in. And also at that same website, they had the Darwin Cook, or not the Darwin Cook, excuse me, the Bruce Timm Naughty and Nice book. This has a bunch of his Good Girl art, of course. Picked that one up for $40, so that's cover price. But I was really happy to pick that one up. And then also, back to Frank Cho, I picked this one up, Sketches and Scribbles. Picked that one up for, I want to say $30. But again, it's some more of his pencil work and sketches and like rough drafts and stuff. So I was really happy to get that. I really like picking up art books with featuring artists that I like, of course. Then on another website, I picked up some of these. I ended up getting these for $4 a piece. I got all 5 for $20. So if you guys ever saw these are the old pocket comics or pocket books Marvel Comics series, and they feature the first 6 issues or first 6 appearances of characters, but it's very tiny. But when these came out back in the 70s, every time I saw one, I grabbed them. So these two here, this one and Doctor Strange, they're both first prints. They don't even look like they've ever been cracked open. So I was really happy to get that one. I picked this. I bought the lot because I thought this was another like comic book reprinting, but it's a prose novel featuring Vampirella. So, you know, that's fine. I'll read that one. $4. And then also they had Superman from Serial to Serial there. And the best of the original Superman. This one is a comic book reprint thing, but I picked those, like I said, the whole lot was $20. Very happy about that. Then this other batch of books I picked up, it was a bunch of, how do I describe it? It's like fanzines and catalogs and stuff like that, but in the lot, they had some of these old media scenes. I don't know if you've ever seen these before, but this is the this is before this is a Jim Steranko publication. He did these before it became Preview Magazine, but it's just like a media magazine. It's got like news and stuff, but anyway, it's got like a lot of Steranko artwork in it. Obviously, I can't really get this in the thing, but in the lot was this issue number 7, 2 copies of issue number 8. And I mean, it's like pinup girls. And then here we go again. This is another nice Steranko picture. So I got 2 of those in there. And then here's number 11. These are from 1973 and 1974. That's a Steranko of artwork of Charles Bronson. And then he also did the Tower and Inferno art for this, but it's like I said, it's just it's almost like it's before Entertainment Weekly. It just covers comics and movies and stuff. But anyway, so that was these were in the lot, but also stuff like this was in the lot. Fantastic Fans Scene. So this is a fanzine. This is actually from my neck of the woods. This came out from Romulus, Michigan. This is but I don't know the year of this, but it's got, you know, there's some artwork in here. I mean, this is obviously homemade, but like I don't know if this is the first appearance of Starfire, because she's actually had her own comic at DC, and this is a Val Mayerik Barbarian drawing. I don't know if that's just be Conan or not. Some more Barbarian stuff, and then whoever this is. But anyway, that was in there. And then we got a good old superhero merchandise catalog. These, everybody loved these back in the day. It was kind of like the advertisements that they had in the comics, but it was all the different merchandise, and then you can order it directly out of the catalog, I think. Excuse me. So that was in there. Here's another. This is another kind of catalog. It says Blast the Rats Comics, but I don't know what that's all about, but it's all ads for old school stuff from back in the 70s. And then here's another this is Fantasy Archives, and it's basically I really don't know what this is. It's very detailed though, whatever it is. Then this was in there too, Space and Time number 29. Another old school fanzine in comic. Very cool. Love these old historic things. This was in there too, The Living Toilets, Doc Bandage. Obviously a take on Doc Savage. But this is a written fanzine. Then Eclipse. Don't know. This is Eclipse number 4. I'm not sure if that's a famous artist's drawing or what. But it's another kind of like story magazine review thing for comics. Just real interesting. Excuse me. And then Monsters Price Guide. And this is another thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's on regular paper, and it's a very early price guide of different, like here, Savage Tales, issue number 1, Conan Begins, mint, $20. I don't know what year. Not really sure what year this came out either. But then the other reason I picked them up was for these old comic readers. So, excuse me. So it has Comic Reader number 115 with a nice Joe Sinnott Thor cover. Then we've got Will Eisner with the Spirit. This is issue number 125. And then this one is the one that's the big one, number 129. Apparently this is supposed to be the first appearance of Nova before his comic book came out. I don't know if that's true or not. Also, here's a Jim Aparo art on number 130. Comics Reader number 131. And 136. Metal Man cover. Metal Man, excuse me. And then this one was in there too. Comic Reader number 148 featuring Miss Marvel. So those are all in the same lot with those media scenes and those crazy catalogs and stuff. I ended up picking up the whole lot. I believe it was $50. So very happy, just especially to get these old comic readers. And then the next batch here, I picked this one up off of the same site. I got The Fantastic Voyage from Gold Key. The adaptation of the movie. They didn't do a very good job of making the lady look like Raquel Welch. I don't think maybe they didn't have the rights to do her likeness. But anyway, I got one for $5. I picked this one up, Godzilla vs. Barkley, just before Godzilla -1 came out. So although this book has been up and down so many times, but I picked this one up for $20, so I was really happy to get it for $20. It's in beautiful shape. Then I got another auction lot. These books were mostly they were junk books, but I did pick these out. These ended up being $5 a piece. So I got Superman number 18 and the Man of Steel 18 and 19. So it's early or first appearance of Doomsday. I picked this one up. I showed volume 2 in a previous video, but I did get volume 1 of the Dinosaurs trade paperback from Hollywood Comics. I got that one for $2.46. Also, The Real Ghostbusters number 26 for $2.46. Twilight Zone number 9, 3D issue, $2.46. Sequest DSV number 1 from Nemesis Comics for $2.46. And then this was in there too, Swords of the Swashbucklers number 1 premiere issue for $2.46. And Beauty and the Beast, Night of the Beast. It's a square bound comic for $2.46. I picked up, this was off of eBay. I got Gun Honey, issue number 1 and issue number 2. I forget what I paid. I think I paid $10 for both of them, so $5 a piece. And then this one I never saw before, but this is a one-shot Beach Party number 1 from Eternity Comics. That's a Dale Keown cover. I mean, that looks like early John Byrne, big time. That's who I thought it was at first, but then I looked and it's Dale Keown. I also picked up Vampy, the premiere issue from Harris Comics number 1 for $6. Then there was a lot of these Taco Bell giveaway comics. So there was Green Lantern and Wonder Woman for $4.50 a piece, because I'm all into promo comics. And then speaking of promo comics, this one was in the same lot. Batman Mask of the Phantasm, the comic book adaptation, but this is the one that came with the DVD. Picked up Marvel Chillers, number, I don't know if there's a number to this, but this is the one featuring the Hulk, obviously. I got that one for $4. Picked this one up for $1.25. Hero Illustrated featuring the Spumco characters. Now this next lot here, I got these for well, what did I get? They was for $15 a piece, something like that. Anyway, I got the lot. This one is King Size Annual. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 2 was in there. Marvel Tales number 116. Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man number 39. And Marvel Team Up number 95, the first appearance of Mockingbird. Now, like I said, I got all 4 of them for $15, I think that was. But all 3 of these are Mark Jewelers. They all have Mark Jeweler inserts in them. So that was a pleasant surprise. I did not even know that that was going to be, that they were in there when I bid on them. And again, like I said, first appearance of Mockingbird, I didn't think I was going to win the lot for $15 for 4 comics, but I did. Nobody bid on them. And so then the last lot we have here this time around is the Atlantis Attacks Marvel Annual event. So in this lot, I got the X-Men Annual number 13. I got the Punisher Annual number 2. This is apparently the first time Punisher and Moon Knight meet. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 23. This is the first time She-Hulk and the Abomination meet. Iron Man Annual number 10. Avengers West Coast Annual number 4. X Factor number 4. And like I said, this is the whole Atlantis storyline. Atlantis Attacks. A Web of Spider-Man number 5 Annual. New Mutants number 5 Annual. Spectacular Spider-Man Annual number 9. Daredevil Annual number 4. Don't fall. Avengers Annual number 18. And the Origin of the Serpent Crown and Silver Surfer Annual number 2. I got all of those for $1 for the whole lot. All of these comics were $1. So 8 cents a piece. Very happy to pick those up. I mean, I had those all back in the day, but again, I don't know if I still have them or not. But I bid $1 and I won it for $1. What are you going to do? You can't go wrong. But other than that, I'm going to stop there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Love hearing about my bargains, I know, as usual. I am on Instagram. Check me out, easy as can be. Posting stuff there all the time. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, this channel right here, please consider subscribing. I try to put stuff up every 5 or 6 days. I I want to thank all the subscribers I do have. Thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate your comments. Oh, speaking of that, if you like comment on any of the stuff I just showed you, please go ahead and put the comments down below. Hit the notification bell to let you know when I put up new videos. But other than that, I hope you, again, enjoyed it. If again, I love comics. I've been collecting them since, I was a little kid, and I just like to share my love of comics with everybody and show you what I pick up when I get them. And hopefully you guys enjoy it too. It seems that a lot of people do. But other than that, thanks again for watching, everybody. Good luck out there hunting for comics, and I will see you all next time. Bye.